February 12th. Even though I'm in danger of repeating myself, but go Chiefs! In the end, I went to bed at about 6 a.m. a happy camper. Any happiness doesn't help with being very tired today though. And when my dad informed me that I wasted my time since only the last minutes of a game were any good. I know from a very reliable source, me, that he had no first-hand knowledge about the game. He'd gone to bed as soon as the good snacks were gone, before halftime. His opinion was based on German press, guys for whom the Super Bowl is usually the first and only game of the season they pay any attention to, and who are now a bit worried that the sport their expertise mostly is rooted in, soccer, might lose in significance because of the scandals involving huge sums of money. And yet, my dad accepted their opinion because it confirmed his bias. He thinks any football game that hasn't had at least 5 touchdowns in the first quarter is boring. I'm proving a point here. Remember the equation consciousness equals perception plus data? You can call this data the prediction our brains make about the inside and the outside world. These go through constant checks against our perceptions, but the predictions are only adjusted insofar as it is necessary for immediate survival of the organism. Meaning, what we are sensing, being aware of, can be totally made up as long as it doesn't kill us. It for sure never reflects an objective reality. In fact, we don't want that. Research done through computer models shows that there's a 0% chance of survival of a species with true vision. There's too much complexity in the universe so that the noise of all the information that could possibly be gathered would drown out the few signals we need to secure for survival. Compare it to the media environment today, where the amount of information swirling around amounts effectively to censorship, and you lose track of what you should be following. Hence, natural selection has led to humans with a very limited set of senses, the information of which are again filtered for usefulness by allowing them only to work in a way as of a corrective of our personal hallucinations. How much we actually dislike our personal hallucinations to be disturbed is proven by the fact that we all have confirmation bias. We like to see, hear, or read what we already sense and think. We accept it without curiosity, leading to research and learning. And given the means, via, for example, social media, we spread these informations. That's the old way of manipulating us and using us, and we shouldn't lose sight of it as we now see the first steps to manipulate with data the personal controlled hallucination from the outside as well. It's not so much a problem where my dad's opinion about a football game is concerned. It will not lead to bloodshed, although in 1969, El Salvador and Honduras fought the so-called soccer war, which was connected to the qualification game for the World Cup in 1970. But there are even more important biases we carry around with us through the stories that are part of the data. And most, if not all, conflicts and wars in humankind's history were fought over them. Nothing objective, just them. Even today, or especially today, we should know them by getting to know us, also known as thinking. Make a habit out of thinking. Turn thinking into a movement for a more peaceful mind and world. Like, share and spread. And as always, thank you for gifting me with a few minutes of your most precious, your lifetime. And go Chiefs!